Good day, Raiders, and welcome to FireFight Assessment. Within this video, I will review my engagements with other PMCs within the raid and give my humble review. The purpose of this video is to help expand your firefight knowledge and give you long-lasting situational advice that will help you and your squad survive more raids. As a disclaimer, the information provided within this video is all based on my own experiences and opinion, so please do not take any information provided as absolutes. For consistency and format purposes, I will play the clip once without commentary. Then we will double down on evaluation. Let's check it out. Oh! Ambush! Is that you inside here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucked me up. Still alive.
Aim. I killed one.
Yeah, because there was one that went out to the right, and I lit him up, but I didn't kill him.
Fuck are these guys? Okay, best bet's to go at the back the way we came, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I confirmed killed that guy. I'm in the store corner.
I think there's three.
Where are you at?
I'm in the store.
Come out the back, come out the back, come out the back, come out the back.
Yeah, he's by
Yep.
the tank.
Okay, let's get out of here. For context, my squadmate Sauce is currently on his database quest, which requires him to retrieve documents from the Ollie Administration Office and successfully survive the raid. With that in mind, survival is our #1 focus. A good rule of thumb is to determine what your focus should be before entering the raid. If you have squadmates, this information should be shortly discussed in the loading screen, so you're all on the same page. Always keep in mind that the sole purpose of entering a raid with others is to increase your survival chances, especially if you or your squadmates are doing fetch quests. Oh! As you can see, I am taking fire from another location. In this situation, I immediately decided to flight from that position and fall back into the generic store. A common practice in any situation is to be aware of an escape route, so you can reassess your situation and have a couple seconds to med up and get back into the fight. Ambush! Is that you inside here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucked me up.
At this point, Sauce and I were taking cover and healing our wounds from the ambush. We remained calm and communicated to verify locations and plot our next move. It is extremely important to communicate with your teammates your current and future moves so that they can process and react accordingly. Giving information like confirmed kills, health status, med status, and ammo levels are very important so you and your mates can work efficiently as a squad. I killed one.
Yeah, because there was one that went out to the right, and I lit him up, but I didn't kill him.
Fuck are these guys? Okay, best bet's to go at the back the way we came, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I confirmed killed that guy. The mistake I made in this moment is that I didn't communicate what exactly we were going to do after leaving the back of the store, which left Sauce in the dark. Thankfully, Sauce and I have been playing together for a bit and he typically follows my lead. If you're playing with a group of friends, I recommend that the group assigns a squad leader. I will make a separate video later that will go more in depth with playing with squad mates and larger groups. In this moment, I'm trying to draw fire so I can pinpoint the other squad's locations. While doing this, I already have an idea where the other team could be hiding, which would be here behind the tarps or over in front of a deek behind the sandbags.
I'm in the store corner.
At this moment, I heard footsteps on wood, and Sauce did not communicate he went back into the store. That could have resulted in friendly fire if the situation was different. I asked where he was before peeking into generic for confirmation. A common practice I follow is simple. If you don't know, ask.
I think there's 3.
Where are you at?
I'm in the store.
Come out the back. Come out the back. Come out the back. Come out the back.
Yeah, he's by the tank.
We decided to remove ourselves from the situation since the risk was too high with Sauce's quest item on hand and we both had limited ammo left over from our previous engagements. We successfully escaped and I had 2 unconfirmed kills from that engagement. Alright, let's move on to the next scenario. Just like the previous assessment, I will play the clip once without commentary, then we will review more in depth.
One player down. Push back.
Got 1.
Nice. Push back, push back, push back.
Going right. Where you at?
You ran past me. Got the other one.
Nice. Is that all of them?
I think that was the 3-man. I'll loot your guy.
Oh no, one more.
You good?
No, I'm hit. He's like directly in front of me. Pushing me.
Pushing your right.
I'm dead. Come on, dude. Like,
I got him.
he was reloading and everything. Blicky Minaj.
For context, this was a beginning of a new raid where my squadmate Sauce needed to get the cargo routes. Before running up the escalator, I heard faint running in the distance and I wanted to catch someone off guard. At this point, there's not much I can do about the optic, but please be aware of particulars within the game. This site is called the MRS Red Dot and it has a lot of sway compared to other CQC sites, which is not ideal for medium to long range firefights. This isn't really a mistake, but as you can see, the visible recoil is drastically different and elevated compared to a different optic, let's say if I was using a holographic, which also has the bug as well. It's just not as visible and it doesn't have as much sway. This is a known bug in the game and I'm sure BSG will correct it soon, but I want everyone to be aware that be very cautious of what sites you're going to use because it can interfere with your gameplay.
One player down.
As you can see, I am playing overzealous with this long range peeking I have no business taking, since this optic's natural sway has delayed me from lining up a shot without taking a stationary position, which means I'm standing still. I have to stand still for at least a second to line up a shot. After taking a hit to my thorax, I immediately took cover since the ammo he's using does penetrate my level 5 armor, as you can kind of see that my chest, my thorax area is red. I notice a lot of players push their luck by forcing engagements when their opponent has the upper hand. This enemy I'm facing is also doing a good job by having very limited exposure, and he clearly had a better optic than me since his shots were fairly accurate, so it's best to say that I made a good decision by not challenging any further. Right here, I discovered there's a third member of the enemy squad. This is good, believe it or not. It's good because I can assume the player I was previously peeking is communicating to this player, which also means I can assume that the same player at the back end of the store will probably push me within the next 30 seconds or try to get a longer angle on me. These players are reacting with confidence and they all appear to have good gear on, which is a telltale sign that they're looking for a fight. Whenever you're fighting multiple members of a team, especially an aggressive one, you actually have the advantage, and I'll get to that while we watch the next part of the clip. Luckily for me, Sauce was around to assist with his player's aggression so I could heal up my thorax.
Push back.
Got one.
Nice.
With Sauce confirming the kill on that player, I immediately wanted to be ready for the other player pushing. At this point, it's hard to say that this squad even knows we're a two-man squad. It all depends on their communication. We all played with groups, and we all know that communication can be very delayed, and it can cost you or your teammates' lives, which is why, when you're facing an aggressive squad, to exploit that weakness immediately by matching their aggression with movements or by your decision making.
You ran past me.
At this moment, I want to point out a flaw that the other player is making. We all have died to Peeker's advantage in every single online first-person shooter, but I'm sure you're all aware that it can be very bad in this game due to the low tick rate on these servers. This player should have held a tighter angle and waited for me to swing into his line of sight. I also am using 30-round magazines, but I know I have about 15 to 10 rounds left in my mag, which means I have to get a headshot or not fully commit to this peek.
Got the other one.
Nice. Is that all of them?
I think that was the 3-man. I'll loot your guy.
Oh no, one more.
You good?
No, I'm hit. He's like directly in front of me.
At this moment, I should have told Sauce to run from the shelf and push back to me since I had good coverage on his left flank. Unfortunately, we all get caught up in the moment and it prevents us from communicating. One thing I'm always trying to work on is attempting to keep a train of thought and being able to communicate while shooting and maneuvering, because I think we can all improve on that type of aspect.
Pushing me.
Pushing your right.
I wanted to add here that Sauce and I performed a bait and switch. I'm honestly impressed. He's been playing Tarkov seriously for the last week or so. The dude is level 21 and he's picking up on plays that most highly skilled competitive gamers out there don't even have. For those who don't know what a bait and switch is, it's when a player presents themselves in front of their enemy to capture their focus. Once that player commits to your challenge, empties half their magazine, and puts themselves out of position, you take cover and your teammate continues the engagement as an element of surprise. If you guys can get good at this, you will honestly destroy a lot of players in Tarkov because I don't run into many players doing it. It is very unfortunate that Sauce was using 9mm PST ammo against the other player's level 5 armor. When you guys have a chance, please go in the description and check out Sauce's channel. He's an awesome dude and will make you laugh. His videos will only get better since he's been getting better every day playing with me. Nice try, Sauce. Aim for the head next time. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking the video out. If you enjoyed this type of content, please let me know in the comments what you liked about the video. If there are things you didn't like, don't hesitate to leave your positive feedback below. Remember to choose your fights wisely and to find a buddy to use some bait and switch tactics. If you didn't catch it, I'm Exzdus, and I'll see you next time.